Hairstyle, the balcony scene that they have on Amanda Seyfried. So this is my version. I don't know if it's exactly what they did, but it seems to be what I think is the closest, and it's fairly easy. So we try to do things not too complicated here, and so here's what we kind of figured out. I blow dry her hair just straight, and then I'm going to curl the ends afterwards. And you do have to have, I think, fairly long hair, probably at least to past your shoulders a few inches to do this. So what I did is I did a center part on the side, and I do this with dry hair. And you just take this front section to back behind her ear. And she probably had some hot rollers in her hair because she had it kind of hanging here with some volume, which you can try and do depending on how your hair works first. But basically, they did just a loose braid. And to begin with, and braid it all the way down to the ends. Okay, so I just braided her hair down as far as I could, and then just put in a clear elastic. So it's just a loose braid, and if you don't want so much of these flyaways, you can hairspray the hair before you braid, which is what I'm going to do over here. So I just do the same thing on the other side. I just part right behind her ear, and this side is going to be thicker, of course. This is what I did on the other side, just kind of comb it through. This works well if your hair is really slick as well. Kind of gives you some more texture to hold on to. Okay, turn to the front. Okay, and you're just going to do the same thing. Okay, so now you've got your two braids, your two loose braids. And what you want to do is just bring them together in the back, bring the right over, and combine it on the side with your other braid. And basically you're just going to weave them together with bobby pins. So I use these short ones that are the same color as her hair, and you just kind of want to grab it and kind of like weave it back and forth through the braids as best you can. These short ones are great because they don't poke out as far. You want to do a bobby pin each direction. And then you're going to weave the braid back over. Into both braids. Again, this is just my version. I don't know that it's exactly what they did, but it seemed to end up okay. I'm going to place the second braid kind of in the same, along the same line as the first braid. And then you just weave it back again. And one idea, if you don't have really long hair to do this, you can see you need long hair, is to put in some hair extensions and just braid them, just even in this one area. You can attach them back behind your ears, and just as long as they match your hair, that would probably work out really well. Just use as many bobby pins as you need to secure it. As long as you can hide them. Now for these ends, when you get to the end, smooth this down as much as you can. Just take them and fold them up underneath, kind of wind them under. And just bobby pin them under as well as you can. Without it being seen too much. And there's our version. And now I'll curl her hair and show you the rest. Ends of her hair, I just use a big curling iron and I give her hair a light spray. This is probably about 1/2 inch. And just wrap it around the barrel. Get these big loose waves like she has in the movie. And just hold it. You need to hold it longer if her hair doesn't curl as well, like hers. Comb it through a little bit. It's also a good idea to use heat protectant, which I already put in her hair. Just spray it all the way around and through. Usually if you're doing this on your younger daughter, their hair's not as damaged and it won't be as harmful because you're not curling and blow drying their hair as often as you do your own, but it's always a good thing to do. Her hair's all curled in the big soft waves. Turn around. With her baby hairs just here in the front that are poking out, I just curled them a little bit with the big curling iron. You can do small ones if you want to. There's the finished hairdo. Turn back around again. Okay, for this